All right, welcome. So at this point, you've filled out your application and been approved for a guide account. So I'm going to show you how to set up your guides and your events. So to the far left here, you're going to see the trail guide and the dashboard. So just click on your dashboard there, and you'll come in. You'll see this little events tab here. You'll click on add events. You could also go to events to see the events you already have posted, or you could also add the events there. Alright, so when that's up, you're going to add your event here. You'll come up with a good name, and you'll just pick your time on the calendar, and as well as what time it's going to be in your time zone. So when it comes to setting up your guide and how you'd like it to look, I recommend using this here. Keeps everything very well organized, so your Unison short codes. So we'll do a nice big title here, a special heading. And you'll click on that and you'll just put, hey, we're going to go to waterfall guide. What that's going to be what the name of it is. And then this is your sizes here. 1 is the largest, 6 is the smallest. We'll go 2. Styling here is what kind of fonts you want, what kind of color you'd like it to be. You click on this to pick all your kinds of different colors. So let's keep it nice, plain black, simple right now. And we'll go with the brawler. I like your subtitle. You could, if you want to, you can put it there, and this would be how it's going to be aligned on the screen. We'll put it right in the middle. If you want to add animations, you can. We'll just, do it for ha-has. We'll just do, we'll fade in up. All right, and then we'll save that. All right, so now you have your waterfall guide. Usually you like to add some pictures in there, so you're going to look at your image box. So you'll find that on here, and you see image box. You put that there, you can do your image. And we'll just click on add image here. So we'll just add some random photo here. We'll do a picture of my dog because she's awesome. Alright, and then you could do your container size here. You do custom size, how big you want it, how many pixels. And then also if you want to write a description and whatnot. So we have your image there. Also, if you wanted to, you could always just do this, and this is a little bit easier to kind of control the size of it. So we'll just do one of these here. So see it pops up here, you just click on it, click on the right corner there, drag it to make it smaller, and kind of guide it to the shape you want it to make. And also if you wanted to add videos, you will do insert from URL. You could just post your YouTube video here and it'll place it right onto your section here. If you want to add maps, but anyways, when you actually enter in your location, there's going to be a map in it anyways. We'll talk about some short codes as well. So these are sliders, so if you wanted to do like a sliding picture carousel kind of thing. You can add team members, who's going to be there, what they look like, testimonials from your customers, just all kinds of different things you can figure out along the way. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me about them. Alright, so we get all that in there. You kind of just make it how you want. Always, click on this right here, right click, open up a new tab to kind of see what it looks like when it's ready to be done. Then you can enter your location. So you can make a new location, wherever you're going to be doing your guide or what your business is out of, or depending. So I'll just do, the one I had from before just to make it simple. So I already have one in here. So it auto generates once you actually add one of your locations. So it all pops up right here. But if you're gonna do your own, you'll just enter your address, city, town, pretty basic. And then make sure it's on the map here. You can see it's on the map, so it'll show up on our mapping system. If it doesn't show up on that, you gotta make sure it does, because you won't show up on our map, because it become completely pointless. Also very important here is you want to label your guide and what mapping system you want to be on. So we'll just say this is going to be a hike. So you make sure you click on the hiking there. And then you set your feature image, which is very important because that's going to be the main picture there. and that'll pop up there, and then when it comes up on your main thing, it'll go over here. This is the most important, is what you're going to be charging your customers. So enable registration here. You're going to make tickets for whatever you're trying to sell. You know, your guide, you're going to give them rental equipment or whatnot. So you'll click on the edit here, and you'll just come up with a name for your ticket, and we'll say guide only. Do a quick description if you want, what your price is going to be. We'll just say $40. How many spaces do you have open? We'll say, well, 25. That's the amount of people you could take. This is when it's going to be available from. You can leave it blank if you don't, people have up until your date to purchase it. This is how many total spaces in general that you're going to be allowing. Maximum space booking. So how many people, like, when someone goes to purchase, how many, per single person that's going to purchase, how many tickets can they purchase? You usually do one, because that way you get to know who's coming to your event instead of them purchase for someone else you don't know who is. This is a booking cutoff date to when you want them to not be able to purchase tickets anymore. And then this is important too. You want to do, this helps people find your events on Google and everything like that. So just do your quick description and the page title. Again, here in CEO. Other than that, that's pretty much it. We could talk about doing reoccurring events. So if you have a schedule and you don't want to make a event every single time you plan on having people coming through, you'll go to reoccurring events here. I'll just leave that. I don't really need to save it. So we're just going to add a recurring event here. Same thing, same title. Same here, except there's not going to be a date here because it's going to be over here. This is basically, you're going to have it, we'll say it's going to be every week. So every week we'll have it on Saturday and Sunday. So this, we're going to have, how long are we going to have this going for? We'll say we'll start it July 7th and we'll end it at October 14th. All right, so this spans 2 days. And then we'll do the same thing with your location. Enable you to make sure you make your tickets. Make sure all this has to be generalized because don't forget this is reoccurring. So it's going to be, people are able to book it throughout whatever time, but you got to make sure that they're booking it, which you'll be able to find up over here. So your event booking, so whoever's showing up. The same thing is for how many spaces you have open, when's your cutoff date, how many spaces could each person do. And then that's pretty much it with that. And then if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. You can contact me at trailguider.com@gmail.com, or you could just come up to the main page here and go to contact and just get a hold of me right there. And you'll be good. Email me with any questions you have, and look forward to seeing you guys in the future doing very well.